Well, ginseng, it's a good dose. It's a good dose of ginseng, jing, 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 jing. Alright, what's up you guys? You are watching Zealocity, and in today's video, we're going through the top 3 best seller multivitamins on Amazon. And I've made a previous video on top 3 Amazon bestsellers on fat burners, so you can check it out here. In that, basically I explained how the fat burners are and what they contain, and is it good to buy, is it worth the value for money, is it worth the hype to be on the top 3 list on the bestsellers, everything I covered. So similarly, I'm going to do the same review for the top 3 bestseller multivitamins. I got a lot of requests from people to review multivitamins on Amazon and suggest best multivitamins on Amazon, and I'm like, there are so many good multivitamins, there are so many shit multivitamins. I'm using the word because it's apt, okay? And being top 3 on the list literally means that people are buying that stuff, right? So I need to make sure that you guys, my lovely followers, are on the right track, buying the right stuff, not burning your money out and just poof, blowing your money up, right? I'm going to go through the bestsellers and I'm going to give you the breakdown and analysis of what I think about the top 3 bestsellers. Let's not waste any more time. Shut up, Zealocity, and start the video.
Control.
Alright, so you have the screen right here, right now, and you see number 1, Revital H Daily Health Supplement. Okay, so I've opened it up here, and here it says Revital H for Daily Health Supplement, 10 capsules. Okay, and 10 capsules for $100, so that's like 10 rupees per capsule. It's as simple as that, right? But here I couldn't find the ingredients or the nutrition facts here, so I had to search a different tab, and here it is. And as you can see on the screen, before getting into all of this breakdowns, I would really like you to understand this one thing, that RDA is basically what exactly RDA is. You need to understand that, right? So first, let me tell you what RDA is. It is recommended. It is blah blah blah. Huh? It is recommended daily allowance, okay? Recommended daily allowance, or RDI, recommended daily intake for people, right? So RDA literally shows that how much you should be taking on a daily basis, okay? That what you should be taking to avoid malnutrition. That's RDA, RDI, RDX, jo bhi hai ye, that's what it essentially means. That the least amount that you should be taking to avoid malnutrition. For the people who work out, for the people who are more active, do you think the RDA is sufficient? I can't hear you saying yes, because it is not. It is not sufficient. For the people who work out regularly, for the people who have a stressful life, for the people who have a lot of physical activity, etc., etc., it is not enough. For the people who have a nutrition deficiency, it is clearly not enough, okay? So don't think that if you already have a nutritional deficiency, or if you are working out, if you are active, then don't think that this RDA 100% is going to give you like, whoa, you've reached 100% of RDA, that means you're good. Nope, doesn't work like that, okay? So you need to understand that RDI is not optimal intake. It is the recommended intake to avoid malnutrition. You understand the difference? If you take a scale from 1 to 10, okay, 1 to 10, 10 being the best and 1 being the pathetic. So the RDI is like a 6. A 6, which is above average, and it would help you just survive and you won't be malnutrition, okay? But if you take an 8, 9, 10, that means you're thriving, you're performing optimally, your brain function is good, your hormonal function is good, your energy is good, and you can go into the gym and lift heavy weights like wait baby, woo, woo. So that's basically what optimal performance means, right? So if you're ranking below 6, it's just shit. You won't be performing good, you won't be feeling good, your energy will be down, etc., etc. For any vitamin, for any mineral, if you take, even if you're reaching 100% of the RDI every day, you may not be on the right track, and you may still be deficient over time due to the factors that I told, the workout, the activity levels, the stress, etc., etc. Alright, so let's now get back to the screen. So now as you see, vitamin A, we have 1500 IU. Alright, it's not bad. You get it from fruits and veggies as well, so not a bad thing. Vitamin B1, again, if you're taking a sufficient amount of fruits and vegetables in the entire day, then this 1 mg, not bad. Vitamin B2, 1.4, very less. Still, anyway. Vitamin B3, 10 mg, again pretty less, but anyway, that's not going to be a big problem. But B12 here, 0.8 mcg is very, very, very low, okay? That's something that you don't get from a lot of fruits and vegetables, okay? Vitamin B12 is basically a vitamin which you do not get from plant foods or plant sources, and you have to take at least some egg yolks or meat to fulfill the amount of vitamin B12 quantity that you should be getting in the entire day. Okay, literally a lot of vegetarians and vegans on the plant-based diet, they suffer from vitamin B12 deficiency. So this is the most important vitamin you should be looking out for in a multivitamin. If any multivitamin that you're taking has a good amount of vitamin B12, then you're probably on the good track. If you are deficient of vitamin B12, then you should be taking at least 1500 mcg of vitamin B12. Okay, and that's a medical dose. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm just a nutritionist. Please consult your own nutritionist if you want the best right advice for you. Okay, this is not a medical advice, but generally, if you are deficient in vitamin B12, then you should be taking at least 1500 mcg. Okay, but on a regular dose, if you're eating a good amount of eggs, meat every day, and good amount of vegetables and all, then even the little bit of quantity that you get from multivitamin should be enough. Okay, now you have vitamin C, 33 mg. Pretty good, not bad, I would say. It's pretty good. But again, if you eat an orange, again, you'll get like a good dose of 50 mg of good absorbed vitamin C, right? And then you have vitamin D3, which is 300 IU. Again, not bad, but anyway, a little higher, especially for the ones who have an active lifestyle. A higher amount of vitamin D3 would be better. Vitamin E, 7 mg. Again, folic acid, 0.08 mg. I think that's very, very less. So coming to all these vitamins here, I think the quantities are not very good, honestly. So it would really be more beneficial if you take a vitamin B complex supplement separately, if you really want to get your vitamin B complex, and you can just get the regular vitamin C, E, and the vitamin A, vitamin B, 1, 2, 5, etc., etc. You will get in fruits and vegetables and other dals and everything as well, right? But the main is vitamin B9 and B12, which you do not get from a lot of foods. So then supplementing or taking a good multivitamin which has the B9 or B12 would be very, very beneficial. And now we have the minerals here. Calcium, 76.9 mg, very less, I would say. Zinc, 10 mg. I think it's pretty good, but phosphorus here, it's fine. You get phosphorus from a lot of things, so you don't have to worry about phosphorus that much. Iron, yeah, 10 mg. I think that's pretty good. A decent amount of iron out here. I'm sorry for the construction noise back there. Magnesium, 3 mg. That is very less. Potassium, 2. Again, very less. 2 mg. Potassium, 2 mg. That's like, why would you even add it inside? Like, it's essentially doing nothing. And then you have copper, 0.52 mg. Iodine, 0.1, and then they added ginseng root extract 2%, and that's 212.5 mg. Well, ginseng, it's a good dose. It's a good dose of ginseng. It's a decent dose of ginseng, I would say. But then the vitamins and minerals, I think there are tons of better multivitamins that you can get your hands on in a similar price range, definitely, for sure. 10 rupees per capsule. If you go for a better multivitamin in bulk, you'll obviously get it for like 5 or 8 or 12 rupees max per capsule, right? So according to that, it's fine. So Revital is one of the most purchased multivitamin. Even in pharmacies, if you really go to a pharmacy, you will see Revital in every pharmacy on the front desk and on the front shelf. It's going to be there. And you have boards and hoardings and the standees of Revital all over at a lot of medical stores. I've seen at a lot of medical stores around my place. And bachpan se I've been seeing a lot of Revital ads, and Akshay Kumar comes and shows Revital पूरे दिन की energy को भरपूर, whatever that was. Okay, so Revital is one of those multivitamins which people trust a lot, which people buy a lot. And again, I think this is not the best buy that you can go for. That's just my opinion. You do your due diligence before purchasing it if you want to do it. And then you see there are more ingredients that they've added. One ingredient is peanut oil, and then the minerals, humectant, vitamins, etc., contains trans fats. So this is something that should have been out of the supplement, okay? There are lots of supplements nowadays being more mindful about the oil and the whatever they add and the trans fats that they add. People are very mindful about it, and the newer supplement brands, better supplement brands are out there. But essentially, from that sense, I would say that this is probably not a good buy. So before moving on to the next supplement on the list, I would like to introduce you to Vedas Nest. Vedas Nest is basically a supplement company. They offer a wide variety of supplements with the tadka of Ayurveda. They offer tulsi, ashwagandha, giloy, and Ayurveda, which is basically a multivitamin capsule with the mix of these Ayurvedic herbs, so which you can use for your better hormonal health, better energy levels, better strength, etc., right? Now, my personal pick, my personal favorite is KSM 66 Ashwagandha. Started using lately. In this KSM 66 Ashwagandha, they've used only the root extract, not the leaf extract, because the leaf is cheaper and not fully absorbed, and thus the root offers the highest quality and the highest absorption of ashwagandha and the best results for yourself. Ashwagandha is scientifically backed. A lot of randomized control trials have been done on ashwagandha, which prove that it helps with a combination of resistance training in individuals, right? So if you are someone who's going to the gym or looking to have a good hormonal status and better energy levels, then Vedas Nest KSM 66 is a great option, and you can get your hands on this in the link in the description below, and you can go ahead and check out their other products as well. Whatever you like, you can get your hands on them. Okay. Now the next supplement on the list is Himalayan Organics calcium, magnesium, zinc, vitamin D3, B12, 120 vegetarian tablets. Okay, now in this we see it's for $639. So and there are 120 vegetarian tablets. So see, this essentially is way cheaper. This is way cheaper. 5 rupees per tablet, and that's like really cheap. 5 rupees. It's peanuts, right? Now, if we see the ingredients and the supplement facts, you see calcium as calcium carbonate 1000 mg. Now, 1000 mg of calcium carbonate is not 100% absorbed, okay? Now, there is something called as elemental calcium. If you actually go through a good supplement brand, which really is very transparent, which this is not, honestly, this is not. So 1000 mg, just writing 1000 mg of calcium carbonate is kind of misleading marketing and kind of misleading on the cover, okay? Because 1000 mg of calcium carbonate, when you actually absorb it, your body doesn't absorb everything. The absorbed form would hardly be 25% of it, which is 250 mg, right? So if you're taking 1000 mg of calcium carbonate, you're not getting 1000 mg of calcium in your body. You are getting only 250 mg of calcium in your body, which is the elemental calcium, okay? And the similar thing goes for magnesium. Hardly 20-30% of it is elemental. So 440 mg of magnesium, although that sounds really good, and magnesium hydroxide is not the best absorbed form of magnesium. The best absorbed form would be chelated magnesium glycinate, which is basically a combination of magnesium citrate. Best form, if you want to take in isolation, would be citrate, calcium citrate, magnesium citrate. It's going to be the most absorbed form, okay? So if you ever want to buy a calcium supplement or a magnesium supplement, please go for a citrate, magnesium citrate or calcium citrate. Again, here if you see zinc as zinc sulfate monohydrate, I don't think all of the 17 mg is going to be absorbed zinc. You're hardly going to be left with like 5-6 mg of absorbed zinc that you would get. Vitamin B12 as cyanocobalamin, okay? And this is 2.2 mcg. Now again, when you see cyanocobalamin, it is not the highest absorbed form of vitamin B12. So what you should be looking for is methylcobalamin. Methylcobalamin is basically something which is highly absorbed in the body and which you naturally get from food sources like eggs and meat, etc., etc. Right? And then you have vitamin D3 as cholecalciferol, which is 600 IU. This is not bad. That's pretty good. But essentially the other things that you're getting inside of this supplement, calcium carbonate, magnesium hydroxide, B12, cyanocobalamin, not the best form. Honestly, I would like you to go for better brands for calcium and magnesium. One good brand I can think of is Supracal XT. Supracal XT is something that you get in any pharmaceutical easily, and that's the calcium citrate, highly absorbed form calcium citrate malate to be precise. You have magnesium citrate brands like Wow Health Supplements offers magnesium citrate, which is pretty good. Zinc, if you're eating a good amount of eggs, nuts, meat, fish, etc., then you shouldn't be worrying too much about the zinc anyway. Alright, so let's move on to the third one, which is Nutrilite Cal Mag D+. Again, this is not really a multivitamin here, but it is basically a calcium, magnesium and vitamin D, Cal Mag D. That's what it stands for, okay? I did find out the Cal Mag D on their official site, but this is the US supplement, not the Indian supplement that you get, okay? But anyway, let's just open this and see. And here you see vitamin D as D3, 5 mcg per amount per tablet. Okay, the 5 mcg of vitamin D3 is 200 IU, and that's very less. That's 200 IU is very less. Okay, calcium carbonate and calcified seaweed. Okay, and yeah, seaweed and algal calcium are good forms of calcium which you can use, but calcium carbonate, I think, not the best form. Again, as I told, right? It's 200 mg of that. I think you're hardly gonna be left with 60 or 80 mg of 100 mg max of the calcium total elemental absorbed calcium. And then you have magnesium oxide again. About 60% of the magnesium oxide is elemental magnesium. So here if you see 66 ka 60%, it's hardly going to be like 40 mg max tops. 40 mg tops is what you're going to be left with of elemental magnesium. And then you have zinc as zinc sulfate, 5 mg, not bad. And then you have manganese citrate. This again, it is not really a good CalMag D to use. I don't think this is a worth buy. And considering the price, again, it's $779 for 60 tabs, 90 tabs. And I don't think it's worth it. It's not the right quality and quantity of CalMag D that you're getting. And here, I'm going to give you a bonus. I'm going to be going through the fourth one here, which is Carbamide Forte. I really like the Carbamide Forte brand, not because they're paying me anything, not because I'm promoting it. It's just that I've used it so many times because of the right quality of vitamins that they've added. Now let's go through and I'll just show you here. So you can see on the screen, calcium from calcium citrate malate 1200 mg, which is the right form, which absorbs the best. And then you have magnesium oxide 91.5 mg. So elemental is going to be 55 mg. Now, did you notice they literally put the right form? They put the elemental form right there. That's what I like about this brand. Superb, honest, and real. You get what you pay for. It shows here calcium from calcium citrate malate 1200 mg. So the elemental that they mentioned here is 250 mg, right? So magnesium, if they mention magnesium oxide 91.5 mg, the elemental would be 55 mg. It's about 60%, right? And then if you see the alfalfa 50 mg, and then if you see zinc from zinc gluconate, if the zinc gluconate is 121.42 mg, the absorbed form is going to be 17 mg only. They're very honest with it, right? And then they've also put 176.47 mcg of folic acid, pretty good. Vitamin B12 2.2 mcg from cyanocobalamin, again not the best, but hey. And vitamin D2 ergocalciferol 600 IU, which is basically 15 mcg. Again, vitamin D2, it is D2, not D3. So this is something that you should be supplementing separately if you want to get the right amount of D3. If you're deficient in D3, then you should be getting a proper supplemental dose of D3 cholecalciferol, not ergocalciferol, okay? Not D2. If you're deficient in D3, you should get D3. Honestly, this CalMag D, if you want to go for a calcium magnesium supplement, then this is a better, one of the best, I would say, calcium magnesiums that you can get your hands on from Amazon. I really like this brand, Carbamide Forte. Again, not a sponsored video from Carbamide Forte. इतने सारे brand promotions एक video में मैं नहीं कर रहा हूँ. I'm just trying to give you the right knowledge and the right education about these brands and the supplements that people usually buy, right? And I'm glad this is on the 4th place on the list. I think eventually it will make it to the first, second supplements on the list because it really offers good quality and they're very honest, right? So this was the video. I hope you really liked it. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and if you did, you do know what to do. You have to hit the like button, share this video with your friends, family members, your gym buddies, your girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever, and also subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And वो bell icon जो है उसको भी घंटा जोर से मारो. You will get the notifications whenever I post videos. And this is my Instagram. You can head over to my Instagram if you want to get to know me and my life, and you want to see what I do in a day, what I eat in a day, or if you want to get in touch with me for my personal coachings, video consultations, etc., then all of the details you will get it on my Instagram. You can message me. And thank you so much again for watching the video. Thank you for all the love and support that you have been giving to me. And keep eating your goddamn protein. Keep staying healthy. Be happy. Stay healthy. And I will see you in the next video.